Okay, I want you all to imagine this. You are the manager and primary person running a 1,200 square foot animal shelter that houses 50 plus dogs and cats. That's a really small size shelter. And not just that, you only have about 3 people working there. That's the reality for Angelia Sherman, the manager at Shenango Valley Animal Shelter. She is the person I admire most. She's super hardworking, selfless and kind, and is a true leader and stepped up when no one else would. To begin, I'm going to talk about how hardworking she is. So just kind of to put it into perspective, taking care of a shelter is a 24/7 thing. You have to be there on holidays. You have to be there on weekends. You have to be there for long hours because animals need to go to the bathroom. They need cleanup. They need to be fed. They need to be given medications. That's not something you can just walk away from. So she spends hundreds of hours at the shelter. And not just that, she's a mother of 2. Just keep that in mind. Then not just that, she works so hard in our community to get more fundraising for the shelter so that way it can afford to take care of the animals, and not just that, to build it and make it better because currently it is very small. She works very hard to try and make it better. Next, I'm going to discuss how kind she is. Angelia is the most kind person I've ever met. She really appreciates everyone that helps her. The amount of thanks that she gives anyone who helps her is insane. Then she's also kind just because she just spends so much time with these animals and she cares so much for them. And then finally, I'm going to discuss how she really stepped up as a leader. After the previous managers and primary leader of the Shenango Valley Animal Shelter left, no one really wanted to take it over because it's so small and underfunded. And Angelia really stepped up and came in and took charge of the shelter when no one else would. And that's amazing. And she worked really hard to make it as organized and smooth running as possible. And then also, she is just such a good leader because she has worked so hard to get funding for the TNR program in our community. There are countless of feral cats who are just having kittens left and right. Well, Angelia has, I think, gotten like a $15,000 grant to put towards TNRing feral cats. I mean, that's insane and just shows how awesome she is truly. So yeah, in conclusion, that's why I think Angelia is such an awesome human being. So yeah, she's just super hardworking, super kind and selfless. And then on top of that, she's a leader. And I just think that is great. Angelia is truly just the best human being in the world. And thanks to her, a lot of animals don't have to suffer. And I wish more people were like that. So yeah, that's why I admire Angelia.